Good morning, Miss Molly and Mr. Jack. Are y'all ready for your morning treat? Here's yours, Molly. That's a good girl. Good girl. Now, Jackaroo. Yes. You always hork yours down, so I'm going to lay yours down. There we go. All right, Molly, you and I will take a little stroll later, do our power walking. So let's go see what the cats and chickens are up to. Yeah, that's a beautiful sky. Very pretty. Oh, I can hear them. Look at that. Yes. Let's see where everybody else is up to. Check on my greenhouse buddies. There's Miss Ellie and Mr. Cisco. Okay, so Miss Ellie, yes, she is 5 years old and she is the mama to Cisco and Pepper. Don't know where Pepper is. There's no telling with her. And then she just kind of adopted Tom, who's actually 4 years old, but he's a big baby. He kind of showed up one day and we took him in. So he's part of the family now. He's so pretty. That's her babies. There's one of them. And Miss Pepper, I don't know where she is. She's hiding somewhere. I think I see her eyes. Pepper. Whoop, there she is. Oh goodness, I'll have to show a picture of her. She probably won't come out. She's a tuxedo. So Miss Pepper, she loves to hide. One day I went in looking for her, could not find her anywhere. And suddenly this pot started moving across the greenhouse floor. And I pull it up and there she is. She loves to hide. That's one of her favorite spots to get during the day. I'm not sure why, but that's her hidey hole. And so I got Pepper and Cisco when they were just little kittens. So I've had them about 1.5 years now. And Ellie, I got at the same time. That's their mother. Her first years were not good. She barely survived. She is definitely a survivor. When we got her, she was anorexic. It was a sad situation, but she is now loved and cared for, and definitely the boss of the greenhouse. Cats are ready to take a nap and sleep for the rest of the day. They're up all night. Here we are. We will turn you guys out later today. There's Miss Hessie and Bessie. They're a red-laced Wyandotte. They always stick together and they're so pretty. They're beginning to molt. All my chickens are doing that. I hate that when they do that. But that's just part of it, isn't it, guys? They're not as pretty when they're molting, but they're putting on or getting new feathers in, and so they'll be all big and fluffy for the winter. So I'll be turning the chickens out here in a while so they can get grasshoppers. I've noticed we got quite a bit of grasshoppers around, eating on my plants, which I don't like. The cats stay out on the patio during this time of the day, definitely, because it's warm in the greenhouse, but it's cooler out on the patio. So definitely getting that fall look. A lot of the plants are beginning to die down and not be as pretty. Hello, Jack. and Miss Molly. So Jack and Molly are our 11-and-a-half-year-old Bassets. We've had them since they were 4. They both come from Basset Hound Rescue, and like I said, they are brother and sister, and we've enjoyed them. So we've had them for a good while. They are getting older, as you can see. Jack is actually graying all over, and Molly has started graying around her eyes. And so they are getting older. They like to spend most of their time on the screened-in porch, and especially Jack. Molly does like to get out and power walk some, but she's beginning to slow down some. She's not wanting to go as much as she used to. But Jack's nose is always going, always sniffing, on the hunt. The squirrel went up the tree earlier, and so they know it's up there, so it's kind of driving them crazy. So I think they've had all the fun that they can stand. I think they're wanting to go back onto the screened-in porch. They're heading that direction. Jack definitely is. So here's my peppers. They're just now beginning to grow and put on peppers. There's some serranos coming on, as you can see. They're pretty much loaded. Some jalapenos. That's an Anaheim. Here's some jalapenos coming on. It's just been a very, very rough summer for vegetation here in Oklahoma. Normally these plants are twice the size that they are. Like I said, they're just now putting on. Here's some hot banana peppers just now growing. That's pretty much all that I have left from the summer garden. Everything else had already peaked, and I had either canned it or put it in the freezer. And then here is the beginning of my fall garden. Oh, we had a major windstorm last night. It's blowing a lot of stuff over. But as you can see, I got cucumbers coming up. I'll have to do some thinning on them. They're coming up everywhere. And then some squash. That's straight neck squash and zucchini are trying to come through the ground. There's some right there trying to come through. I know I'm going to have to do some thinning. But that's some of my fall garden that's coming up. Maybe we'll have better luck this fall. So we do have a lot of wildlife, anywhere from bald eagles to turkeys to deer, bobcats, coyotes, fox, panthers, you name it. But today the sky was full of Canadian geese, and they landed in the field, and I just had to film them. I thought they were so pretty. Welcome to Susie's Secret Recipes and Little Country Store. And so guys, as you can see, I have been already storing eggs for the winter. I've already got this jar completed, and I'm working on the next jar. I'm still adding as I go, and I'm also going to be doing a drawing. I'm going to be doing it on my video that airs Wednesday after Labor Day. And so all you have to do is guess how many eggs that's in this jar. So I'll kind of turn it around, let you look at it. There we go. and just put it in the comments. And like I said, I'll be doing my drawing on the Wednesday after Labor Day. And so that would be September the 7th. And so good luck, guys. But meanwhile, I'm fixing to head over to my mother's, and we are going to be doing several things over there. First of all, she's going to be making a pineapple cake that only has 2 ingredients. And so I'm a little excited about that because I do like pineapple. And then we're going to be putting up some tomato juice and some tomato sauce. And then I'm putting some peaches in the freezer for a later date that we're going to make more peach jam. And so come along with me and we'll get this show on the road.
Okay, on YouTube I seen this recipe and it's called 2-ingredient pineapple angel food cake. And I thought, we've got to try this. I love angel food, love pineapple. So we're going to give it a try and see what we come up with. You use a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, juice and all. You put that in your bowl. And then just a regular angel food cake mix. This one happens to be Betty Crocker. You put that in. And then they said, mix it for 30 seconds, just to get it incorporated a little. Then scrape down the sides. Then mix for a couple of minutes, and she says it'll be real fluffy. Looks good to me. Now we'll scrape down the beater. Okay. And then you put it in a ungreased bundt pan. Try to divide it evenly around the bowl. Then you bake it in a preheated oven, 350 degrees, for 40 to 45 minutes. And she says you must let it get really dark brown. You think it's going to burn, otherwise the insides will not be done.
So while the cake is in the oven, we're going to go ahead and put up some tomato juice and some tomato sauce. And so Mama and I have been doing a lot of canning and putting vegetables up. We've put some in the freezer. We're going to do some more peach jam at a later date, and just trying to put up as much as we can, especially when you don't know what your winter is going to be like. It's always nice to have a good stash of stuff, and plus we just enjoy it. I do enjoy canning with her and doing crafts and just spending time with her and making special memories. We are working on 2 new products to add to my canning line, and I'll be talking about that at a later date. And so it's something that's still in the works, and so I'm excited about it, and I'll share that with you guys at a later time.
This is the finished product. Looks good. Let's see what the real test is. Let's taste it. You need a serrated knife to cut it with, just like an angel food cake. And then let's see what, well, looks just like angel food.
It's pretty. You can see the pineapple for sure.
It's not as light and fluffy as angel food, but it's good. It's a keeper.
And so Richard, my mama, and I, all three of us love the pineapple cake. It was very good, very moist. It really surprised me by only having 2 ingredients how good it was, but it's definitely a keeper. And so if you're in a hurry and need to take a cake somewhere, this is definitely a cake that you could take. It's that good. And so if you want the recipe, just put it in the comments and I'll make sure that you get it. Guys, I want to take this time again to say thank you. I'm finishing the month of August with over 7,300 subscribers. That's more than I ever anticipated on. And so I know that I couldn't have done this without your support. And so I am very humbled and very appreciative. And I definitely don't want to take you guys for granted. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. If you watched the video earlier, you saw where I had some eggs in a jar. And I'm going to be doing a drawing again next week. And so all you have to do is guess how many eggs is in the jar. Go back and watch the video at the beginning and you'll see what I'm talking about if you're catching this just now. But I will be doing a giveaway. And so guys, I will see you next Monday for an episode of Monday Motivation at 7:00 a.m. Central Time. And next Wednesday for another episode of Susie's Secret Recipes at 7:00 p.m. Central Time. And I'll be doing my drawing then. So good luck and happy trails.